Well, hi guys. It's Wednesday the 22nd of September. This is day actually 3 of this tear down. Right now, this one is stripped down. The hume reel and auger is right here out of this head. I've spent yesterday getting everything on the other head taken off and loose to where I can now pull the reel and the auger out. This stub shaft is out of this other head. I'm going to have to use this stub shaft in it. They had welded, and I don't even know how they did it, they had welded this big ungodly washer in there inside. So they stuck it in, got the washer on it, went through the hole in the side of it and welded around it, which I have no idea why. But this one is out of this head, and it's got a thread missing there. This one was off of here, and it's wallered out. The slip that's for the slip clutch here. It would rock back and forth in this way. And this casting pulley set was loose as a goose on it. So I'm going to have to use this on this off of that head. Strip it down to get this gear out in the center. That's the one that runs the head. And then take the reel and the stuff off of this one. Now, like I said, I spent all day yesterday, hi Laz, fighting to get this off, which doesn't look like much, but it turns into a giant pain. The bolts up here are all loose, so the reel will come off. Got the stub shaft off, the pulleys off, everything's disassembled, but I am seeing could be a problem. See that nice big crack in there on it? That could be a real big problem. That's what's wrong with the other one on the 15 foot. So I really won't know exactly what I've got there to work with till I get that out. And hopefully it's good. Once I get the reel and the auger off, all I got to take off is this bracket and unbolt that bolt, that nut right there, and I can take this whole shaft out, pulley set and all, and put it on the other head. This chain here is the one that drives it, and then you got the belt to run it. Pretty simple and straightforward. I did get the skid plates off of this, off the bottom here, and they bolt up on the back side of that down there underneath, so that gives that snout a little more strength, makes it a little bit heavier, so you can use the skid plate. But at any rate, guys, I had to go get a new regulator for my torch this morning. The old one was a 2-stage, and I could get parts and rebuild it for about 85 bucks. Or for $15 more, $100, I can buy the whole new regulator, gauges and all, just like you see it. So that's what I opted to do. Not what I wanted to do, but that's what you got to do anymore. But at any rate, guys, as you can see, these over here are drying down super fast. The ones across the road are more like this, more yellow and green still. And they were planted the same day, so go figure. But a lot of pods on them. But I don't understand why it's 6-7 inches up before a pod. Never seen them do that before, but hey, as screwy as this weather is, who knows. But at any rate, guys, enough of me yakking. I got to get back to work, so I guess you could call this the end of part 3. I forgot to take part 2, or I can call this part 2. I don't know what I'll do. At any rate, guys, if you like, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And it never hurts to have a parts machine. See you next time, guys. Well, don't this look funny, guys? I got the reel and I got the auger out. Not exactly the easiest thing to do by yourself, but it's out. And you can see why I didn't want to use the whole head. It just rotted out. But my plans may have been for nothing. This ain't looking good up here. Today's still Wednesday or Thursday the 22nd. I got the reel off. It's sitting over yonder. But this ain't looking good. And there's the piece that's missing. Plus, on the inside, there's that lovely big hole that should be the size of the end of this shaft. So, have to somehow make a bushing to go into that big hole back there, which I have never seen one like this before. And trying to figure out how to weld this, and it's already been welded right there, and right there before, and it's got a crack kind of right on the edge of where that flange go in. This ain't looking good. This ain't looking good at all. Well, this is supposed to go in there, and then that eyelet into the shaft fits into that other one back there and keeps it squared up. But I don't know now. I really don't know if I can fix this, because that metal right there is thin. Now I got to figure out what to do and do it. Man alive. If I'd only knowed that auger was bad in that head, I'd have never bought it. Never in this world. But I thought, well, I do have the other head. I can pull the auger out of it. And guess what? It's got a huge problem. Oh boy, what to do? Oh well, I think this is where my day ends. Talk about something being dorked up good. I know the bearings in the fingers and stuff are froze, which bearings are easy. It's easy enough to replace the bearings, but this end is just wow. To say I wasn't expecting this would have been an understatement. And the real thing is, that has to be straight, or it throws off, you know, all the pulleys and stuff that go here, and it gets to going like this, you know. I think I'm going to have my Uncle Bill come up and look at this, see if he can TIG weld it. And I don't think I can turn my MIG down low enough to do this. And I got to figure out how to get it straight and make it stay straight to get this all welded back in and get whatever made for that hole in there. And in there and weld it or something. Yeah, this is going to be a trick. But I'm calling it a day. If it ain't one thing, it's 10 dozen others, I'm telling you. Hell, at any rate, guys, we'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Farmer's work is never done. We'll see you next time, guys.